Good morning. My name is Cherie and I'm with Shark Gym. And I'm going to give you a 30-minute mobility and stretching class. Not really a workout, but if you do work out, even if you don't, this is just as good, if not better, to keep your limbs limber, joints mobile, and just stay nice and loose and agile, not super tight and rigid. So let's start. We're gonna get to our hands and our knees. Hands and knees. And if this is uncomfortable for your wrist, you can always make a fist, whatever you need. Spread your knees comfortably. Arm reaches. Reach up to the ceiling. Down and switch. Focus on opening your chest and really reaching up, looking up as well. One more on each side. Perfect. Child's pose. Arms long. Really press your shoulders, your chest down into the ground. Come up to your hands and your knees. Knees under hips. Wrists under your shoulders. So, right hand, just flip your wrists so we can stretch the back of that wrist. Just gently. Keep the elbow soft. Switch. Perfect. Now rotate your fingers out. Spread just under your shoulders. Rock side to side. Hold. Stretch gently. Perfect. Back to the center. Rotate the other way. Rock forward and I'll rock back just a little and hold. And release. Fix it on your bottom. So lift the chest. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Spinal twist to the right. Left. Back to the front. One arm up and over. Think about spreading your rib cage apart. Switch. Hands behind you on the ground. And open your chest. Try to pull your shoulder blades together behind you and open your chest. Release. Let your head rock right to left. Now make half circles to the front. Perfect. Bring your head back to the center. Sit tall. Drop your head to the back. Come back to the center. Shake your head out. Twist side to side. Perfect. Right arm across to stretch the back of your shoulder. Switch. Arms out to the side. Try to pull your arms, your elbows together behind you and release. Perfect. We're going to lay on our back. Feet to the ground. Resting your head comfortably. And if you are at home, a pillow. If you want your head propped up a little bit, just more comfort, you can definitely lay back on a pillow. Right leg up. We're just going to do a gentle hamstring stretch. Nice and gentle, not pulling too deep. Point your toes and flex your toes, just to get that calf to stretch a little bit as well. Open that leg to the right. Leg up and across, and your upper leg can do whatever you need it to do. Leg up, hold that stretch, and switch. flex to get the stretch into the calf a little bit more. Now open, up and across. Back up to the center. Hold that stretch just another few seconds. And release. Hug both knees into your chest. And just gently rock side to side. Let both knees drop to the right. Open your left arm behind you. Switch. Come back to the center, legs up, right ankle across your left knee, grab behind the left leg, pull it in for a stretch. Switch. Both legs up, knees into the chest, happy baby, spread your knees. Bottom of your feet face up towards the ceiling, grab your arches and try to pull down very gently. Hug your knees into your chest, extend up. Let's do a double hamstring stretch. Grab a hold of the right, drop the left, a few inches off the ground, hold that stretch. Switch. And release. Feet to the floor, knees bent. Spread your knees apart or your feet apart. Now let your knees just rock side to side. Perfect. Hug your knees into your chest, use a little momentum, pull yourself up. How we just had our knees rock side to side, we're going to do that again in a seated way. It's called a 90-90. So, let's see. So if you're facing me, that back leg, I want that hip to knee facing me. This knee is now 90 degrees. Okay, now I need the other one. So 90 degrees. Now I'm facing to the right, whether you're facing to the right or left, doesn't matter. All right, but in this position, sit tall and think about this hip flexor, pushing it forward. Okay, hands to the ground. Try to keep your heels on the ground, just rock to the other side. Press that hip flexor forward. Sitting tall. Take your time. We're just going side to side. 2 more. Or more like 3 more. So here's 3. 2. 1 more. Perfect. Sit on your bottom, legs long, forward fold stretch. So drop your head, curl your spine, reach forward. Spread, fold in 1 foot or 1 knee. Whatever leg is out, rotate both shoulders over that thigh, fold forward and stretch. Excuse me. Switch. Come back to the center, spread both legs. Either your hands can be on the floor or out to the side, whatever's comfortable. Try to stretch. Back to the center, inner thigh stretch. Sit tall. Fold your legs, quick spinal twist. Seems like it would feel good right now. Legs long. Right ankle across your left knee. Hug that right leg into your body. Just hold for that outer glute stretch. You can rock side to side if you want. You can hold just a few seconds. Switch. Release, so stretch your quads. Take the leg back. This leg is the leg or the part of the leg we're stretching. If this is uncomfortable, roll to your side. Otherwise, right here, stretch. Switch. Excuse me. And release. Sit comfortably. Twist side to side. Hands behind you. Open that chest. Release. Go to your hands and your knees. All right. From hands and knees, bring your right foot forward. Now sink your hips down. Scoot your right foot forward a little bit more so that you're 90 degrees in that knee. Just hold. Just pressing those hips down. And rock back to a hamstring stretch. And switch. hamstring stretch. And switch. This time let me give you a front view. Because lizard, just open the knee. Knee in, hamstring stretch. And switch. And lizard. And stretch. Perfect. Switch. This time add reach. Hamstring stretch. And switch. Find that stretch, now reach. Hamstring stretch. Let's do one more. Switch. Place the hand on that thigh. Try to bring both hands to that thigh. Sink your hips, lift the chest. You should feel the back hip flexor stretching. Hamstring stretch. And switch. Come up on that thigh, opening this hip flexor. Hamstring stretch. And release, frog stretch. So, spread your knees wide. Keep your big toe not touching, but facing each other. And just sink your hips down to the ground. You can rock back and forth, you can hold. You should feel your inner thighs stretching. Come up to your hands and your knees. Right leg out. Come up, left arm over. Switch. And release. Hands and knees, cat and cow. So roll your spine up to the ceiling and then down to the ground. Now move your spine or rib cage side to side. Perfect, and release in child's pose. Sit back in child's pose. Nice and comfortable. Your elbows can be bent, arms folded. Just take a breath, take a moment. Arms long. Arms to the right. Left. Out in front, thread the needle. You take one arm under. Switch. Arms long. And release. Pull those arms in. And lay flat on your stomach. I'm going to turn this way. So we can go into a spinal twist stretch. Right arm behind you. Now take your left leg up and behind your right leg. Switch. Perfect. Back to the center, cobra. Elbows under your shoulders, legs are long behind you. Just try to lift your chest. Try to feel that stretch around your belly button. Try to stretch that belly button. So lift, stretch, open, drop your shoulders. You can even let your head rock side to side. Holding this, I just want you to look back to the right, left, back to the center. Hold that just another few seconds, and release. All right, hands and knees. And sit back on hero pose. Just for a few seconds. Stretches the knee joint, the ankle joint. I was gonna say I have an option, but I don't. Just a few seconds right here. Perfect, and release. Hands and knees. Down dog. Pedal your legs as soon as you get here. Walk your hands to your feet. Hold that stretch. And roll yourself up. Roll up, roll up, roll up. And just shake it out. Okay. Not the best angle when I'm standing up, but we're almost done. So hopefully you can see something. Let me tilt this down just a little bit. That'll have to be the best of both worlds. Side lunge to side lunge. Scoot back a little more. Really stretching those inner thighs. more. Legs straight, hands down. Hold that stretch. Walk your hands to the right leg. Left leg. Center. Right hand to left foot, left arm up. Switch. And center. Come up, shake that out. Spread your legs a little bit, hands on your thighs. Open. Now roll down, nice and slow. Now reverse, open your spine, roll up. Down. Down and hold. Spinal twist side to side. Hold it down, roll all the way down, roll up. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Spinal twist side to side. Right arm up and over. Switch. Perfect. You stay standing. You stay standing. Inhale, arms up. Open the chest up. Arms up. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Inhale all the way up, because you can't see me if I stand up. Big exhale down. And we're done, you guys. All done. Thank you for joining me in this movement. It's a type of workout in this stretch mobility movement segment. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Thank you.